Alright, hello everybody, Resonance here, and today I'm going to be playing Mission 14, A Hero's Farewell in the game Advance Wars Days of Ruin, which if you want, you can actually go out of your way to find an emulator for it, as well as a ROM, and try it out. It actually plays remarkably well on the PC. I'm a huge fan of turn-based strategy games, and if you're a fan of strategy games in general, like Age of Empires 2, then you'll definitely like this one too, so I really encourage you to give this video a shot and watch it all the way through. As usual, I appreciate the support. The reason I'm doing Mission 14 is because it's easily one of the hardest missions in the game, and I haven't played Advance Wars in years, so I imagine I'm going to struggle, but I wanted to pick one that I thought would be really entertaining to watch. For some reason, they put maybe like the third hardest mission in the game in the middle of it. The general plot of the game is that there is a gigantic meteor apocalypse that happened recently and extinguished much of civilization. However, the two warring Rubinel and Lazurian nations are still reluctantly fighting each other for control of the remaining resources despite the apocalypse. This game actually has a great plot, and it's easily one of my favorite games of all time, so I hope you give it a shot. And then I'll also talk a little bit about the units and buildings. Spent all this money on this capture card, hopefully for good reason. Fine. Missed NA. Fire, you're cultured, you're still here. Glad to hear, Twisted Spoon. Cases is just here to watch Rez lose. I will lose. Don't worry. This mission is insanely hard, and it's not just me saying that, but if you look it up on the internet, this mission is insanely hard. Yeah. I will maybe just get to the victory, we'll see. Alright, let me skip through the text. I will make some cuts for YouTube purposes, that way I make sure that, because I'm going to have to spend a little bit of time thinking, but essentially, here's how Advance Wars works. Here's my headquarters. If my headquarters gets captured, that ends the battle, so that's actually how you win or lose. So this is my HQ, and if we scroll up here, this is the opposing HQ. It's underneath this artillery unit, so I have to capture that to win the game. And all of the things that are blue are controlled by the Lazurian army, who is my opponent. And there are all these different types of terrain, which have all these different bonuses. You can actually see some of them on the screen, like the movement cost, for example. And every single type of unit has their own different movement type associated with them. The amount of cities that you own, or any buildings that you control, including your headquarters, provide you with income, which we see at the top of the screen. It says income. And you produce units from factories. We have our ports here, or for you Age of Empires fans, it's a dock. And then there's also an airport over here, which for you Age of Empires fans, there are no... Well, there's the Stormy Dog, right? That's good enough. Ha! In order to capture cities, by the way, there are only a couple units in the game that can actually capture cities, and that would be infantry, mechs, and bikes. So these are just infantry-type units. And this game operates on a system of counters, which we can see here on the screen. I'm just briefly explaining all this. So for example, it shows all this in the UI, in case you're confused while you're watching this. The red warning sign and the yellow caution sign, like those are things that the unit is weak to, for example. So this thing is really weak to bombers and whatnot. I'm playing this game partially because I remembered from watching Dunkirk that Dunkirk is an incredibly accurate movie and that bombers are super OP. I imagine that map control here is going to be super important, so I'm going to want to capture this factory ASAP. I think it makes the most sense to put the mech in here, because the mech has the poorest mobility. I think this is a great soundtrack, so I think I'm going to put the mech in here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it on this factory. I can see his range of attack here. What I'm worried about, because I really want to shoot this meteor, I'm very worried that he's just going to... This mission is absurdly difficult. I'm very worried that he's going to use his tank to attack my rockets, but I think that that's actually worth it for me. But I don't like having my rockets on a road, because you have reduced defense on a road, but I can't move and shoot with this unit at the same time, so... I think I'm still going to shoot the... I really want this airport. I want as much map control as possible, so I think I'm actually going to... I think I'm going to try and clear this out if I can. I'm going to also hit it with the artillery. Cool. I probably want to send this infantry unit over here. Probably have to start capturing this city, right? I don't think I can do anything useful with the bike, but maybe if I move the bike over to the right, I can like I can actually block him. Ah, it's interesting. I can actually block him if I do that. But let me think about this for a minute. There's also... I have to watch out for his naval troops. I agree with the Dog Muncher. I think that the game plan here, actually, is I have to be really careful about this this carrier. I actually might just wait on my ships, but I think I need to break down these I don't think I'll stream Advanced Wars much, but I think that it's the type of game that men of culture will appreciate. And then I will shoot this rock. Yeah, I think I did screw up. I think I actually body block with the tank here, and then I move the bike over here. I think this is actually a fine place to keep this. I might want to bring my copter over here. I actually think I just want to bait this guy, because he can't... If I dive with my submarine, yeah, he won't know if I'm blocking him, so... I'll just park this sub here or something. I wonder if I should move these missiles at all. Let me think about this for a second. I really feel like I want... Do I want more rockets? I really want control over here, so maybe I should build another tank or something like that. So I'll build a tank and I'll end the turn. So one of the plot points is that Calder works for this defense contracting company, and he's trying to sell chemical weapons and bombs and whatnot, but we're playing against Forsyth, who is of course above that. Which again, this game actually has a, well, it's somewhat cliche in some respects, actually very good plot, and I really like that they made Advanced Wars darker and more serious. I actually think it was a good direction for the franchise. And what I'm disappointed in is that this was the last one that they've made. It's in 2008. I mean, I realize now that we live in this, like, dystopian future where there's no Age of Empires 4 yet, like, we haven't had Warcraft 4 yet. That's actually absurd. There hasn't been an Advanced Wars game since 2008. Ugh. 30 Arxis says these old strategy games are actually very good. I'm glad to hear you think this is fun, Sweden. At least you see the control of the metal. See, it's interesting because there's actually a random component to the AI, and they do something different every game. I think that this city is less important than this one because this one is more firmly in my control. And this is interesting because I've played through this mission before, and it's been a long time, but I remember distinctly that I was in trouble because I left my rockets vulnerable, which I didn't this time, so interesting to see how that plays out. I really don't think I should have built that tank in retrospect, but I think I need to clear these out. And then I really want to just open these meteors, and I think I just want to swarm them. This is fine. I think I make a bike. Put this here. Do I need a bike? Okay, because this guy... it's not really clear if I need a bike. What's the movement on this guy? If I park him here... If I park him here and I put the infantry unit in here, do I need to make a bike at all? I really want to save money to get something to deal with the stuff that he has in the ocean. I also think I want to move this line forward. I actually think that this is a good spot to put this, and I also think that the artillery can be moved forward too. I need to also control over the right side, so... well, his tanks can hit me, but his mech can't if I park my tank here, so we'll do that. And I think I will build a bike. I'll build a bike, but that'll allow me to save enough income that... I actually do think I moved this far. I'll be able to save enough income that I can start building boats, because I've got 8,500 credits in the bank. Yeah, Warcraft got a card game before a 4th RTS. I know, right, Trisoshi? General Nameless is the future is dystopia, the future is now. Yeah, I remember this game, The Trooper. You get money, so okay, you get money per building you own. In the top right, you can see that I have 17 units and 10 buildings owned, and then he has 13 buildings owned and 18 units. See, this mission is absurdly difficult, because General Forsyth has a map that, like, you really have to actually play very carefully around him, because he has a military advantage and a building advantage. But what you can do, though, is steadily whittle him down if you just capture enough cities. Let's put the mech there. He's playing really defensively. He's got a bunch of things loaded. He's got something loaded inside his carrier, and he has something loaded inside his copter. See, this is why I made the tooltips on the screen so big, so that way people could follow along. I need a battleship, but I don't have the eco for this. So I'm just going to focus on clearing this out for now. I do think I want that port too. But I'm actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritize this. Because I think this port is of more strategic importance. How much does this do? It's 54%, that's ass. Can actually probably just almost kill it entirely. So what's interesting is that the lower HP a unit has, the less damage it does. It's a really interesting mechanic because you're basically killing off. Like these are, imagine like these are armies of units. Shows my money in the top right if I'm hovering over terrain. So now my tank will take less damage in return because I did it in a specific order, and I will finish this guy off. I should finish him off before any counterattack actually happens. Glad to hear it, the trooper. Thank you. When I post this on YouTube, please take a moment to leave it a thumbs up. I need to get to the battleship that he has. I'm very, very worried about the naval side, because he can actually start shelling the ever-loving shit out of me. I wonder if I should just send in all my... Yeah, but cruisers are good versus air and helicopters, so this sucks. And my sub... I mean, I got my sub dived over here, so hopefully I bait his battleship in and I can sink it with my sub. I can move this up here. I think I want my missiles, like... I need more rockets, that's for sure. I want to bait him to, like, fight this. I think I actually do occupy the city. Because if I do, then he wants to attack me here. I mean, actually, wait, no, that was a mistake. No, because he has a rocket position there. The battleship can't shoot my air units, but... He's just gonna kill my infantry, right? Yeah, it's probably a mistake to put that tank there. Units have ammo, so if I waste some of his ammo... Oh, no, never mind, his rocket's parked in the city, that sucks. Okay, well, I really think I want, like, a battleship, but I can't afford it, so I wonder if I should just not spend the money and stockpile to get a battleship out. I actually do think I want to do that. So I will do that. And I believe that is all my units. See you, Dog Muncher. Yeah, this game is very similar to Civ. Again, if you like Advanced Wars, if you like Age of Empires 2, games like Civ, you're a man of culture, you would like this game. I might play StarCraft HD, but I used to play a lot of StarCraft 2. But StarCraft, the old one's pretty old. I don't know if there's room in my heart for more really old RTS games. Maybe. Well, that's brutal. And when your units kill something, they get stronger too. I don't know, I just really think that I wanted a battleship. I mean, the most important thing for me here is map control, right? So, I should really be reading a guide. Let me try and swoop in on them a little bit. Okay, I got 31. Okay, that's a shitload. I also wonder if, how good bombers would be here. There's a way to push through the middle. I mean, like, I just have to make sure I don't lose the water, right? Maybe I'm putting too much emphasis on that, and I should be focusing on these three cities, because he still has an eco lead on me, which is still really, really bad. I might even make just another bike over here, but I actually... This factory is so important strategically. It makes me think I want to make a rockets. I actually might just keep this rocket here, because what I'm doing right now is I'm creating like a stalemate situation, right? Where he can't push through the middle very well. Does this kill? Yeah, this kills. This is fine. I don't mind if I lose my medium tank here. I would the trooper. I answer that question a lot, but it's just a real pain in the ass to stream that game. So I have to make a decision here. Do I like blitzkrieg him down? Like how can he punish me? I hate these seaplanes. It sucks. This thing is like fragile as shit, but I think it only has like one usage or something. I forget. It's been so long. Do I just go for his tank? Just YOLO him? This actually might be a good idea. Because what I'm doing here is making it harder for him to push on this side. Just wonder if I want another rockets. I actually think I do want another rocket, right? But then I have to decide whether or not I actually wanted that battleship. No, I did want that battleship. I was saving up this entire time for that battleship, of course I do. Artillery does not sound like a good idea here, but a bike sounds fine. So we'll go to bike. Let me try and apply a lot of pressure to him. Hopefully I'm not going in too strong here. I'm a little worried about that. I mean, I can sink this copter now, right? That's good. And I want to weaken... I think I want to weaken his battleship, because he can't fight back with it, so... I can weaken it. I think I'm going to take some heavy return fire from the cruiser, but that's fine, right? Okay, says, to be honest, this looks like a game I'd really enjoy. Thank you for showing it, Rez. I appreciate it, McKay. This game is absolutely fantastic, and I hope that I encourage some of you to check it out. Look, it's really just one of the best strategy games I've ever played of all time. It's just perfect. So here's the problem. These rockets are a little low on ammo. I could actually resupply them with the rig. I actually wonder if I could have done that. I'm not going to surface. I'm just going to wait. Because he doesn't know where I am still. As far as this cruiser goes, I don't think it really matters where I put it at this point. I think I think I just want to make an offensive play on him. Which is weird, because normally in these type of games I'm like defensive as hell, but here I think I do want to get map control. I don't think there's any point in me keeping the artillery back there. I kind of like it here. Because what this does is... See, if I put it here... Then, once again, I'm creating a... This is like the dead man zone. Are there any units that I wanted to move? He's afraid of my missiles with the seaplane. See that? But he could kill my missiles. I don't remember if seaplanes will kill missiles in one hit. Like, I don't remember if I need to move this, but I actually might need to move this. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Alright. This game is... It's a 10 out of 10. Alright, see you 30 Arcta. I'll post it on YouTube. This is like Advance Wars Dual Strike, but they added a lot more mechanics, and they made the game a little more serious. I actually like what they did with it. I thought it was really, really innovative. Another interesting mechanic about this game, McKay and anyone who's listening, is that you actually capture cities slower the lower HP your infantry have. So it takes 20, I guess, points to capture a city, and if your infantry has 1 point, it's going to take 20 turns. But if they have 10 hit points, then it takes 2 turns. Really, really interesting. So I'm getting punished very hard here. I have the right side of the map, but he is pooping on my dreams over here. Really wanted to sink his battleship, but alas, my guy's too low in HP. It says 8% at this point. That sucks. It was 11% to his carrier. I hate his seaplanes, man. This is what, 28%? 38%. I was thinking block kill jerkwad. Okay, so priority numero uno, though, is to capture new stuff. Let me supply these rockets. Oh, he hit my... He actually injured my rockets. Can I hit this battleship with my artillery? Ah, yes, nice! Nice, nice, nice! Cool, I baited him into my artillery. Oh, it's so good. Oh, this is so good, nice! Phew, okay, and I need to resupply my rockets. Because they're out of ammo. Clearing out this tank is going to be difficult because the bike does 4 damage to it. Jeez. So, what I have to do here then is carefully decide where I want to put this. No, I actually put it here in case I need to move the tank out. Sucks that this bike is injured now, but I should be able to, again, capture this city. I generally like to prioritize capturing cities that are a little bit harder to hold on to. But I don't know if you can also use cities as a way to resupply your units. Again, a lot of interesting depth. It's also really difficult to complete this mission because of these plasma barriers. Yes, this is actually for the Nintendo DS. That's why I have that little thing on the screen that says DS. But you can play it on an emulator. I bought a 3DS capture card because I spent a lot of money on that. So that way I could actually stream games I like. Am I in range of his artillery if I do this? Is that like a bad play? Well, I'm in range of his helicopter, but I don't actually give a shit. I'm getting real sick of his carriers sending seaplanes, so... At least I want to injure it a little bit. And I can actually send the sub back and heal it. Yeah, I might do that. That's fine. I need more rockets and I need more missiles. I need to be very careful about this seaplane. Because I don't want the seaplane just sacking itself on my missiles. Because it can attack any unit. But he's just going to sack himself on my missiles. I can punish him by building an anti-air, right? And the anti-air should be able to attack the seaplane if he goes for my missiles. I also think I want rockets over here. I really think I do that. Yes, so I'll build the rockets over here. And I just wonder if he's going to kill my missiles and how much that matters. But he has like no ships otherwise, right? I hate that I'm ceding so much map control, but I really don't want to give him the missiles. I wonder how important it is that I break these. Maybe I actually send this tank over here, and I just start forfeiting this side a bit. Oh, see, this is where I fuck up. I should save. Oh, I really want to get to those rockets. I wonder if I can just swing around town and punish him. But we'll see. Okay. I got a battleship now. I have no money. Okay, that's everything, right? I don't think it really matters where this copter is positioned, if I'm being honest. But I'll put it over here, I guess. The music is the best part. Oh man. General Forsyth's theme reminds me a lot of actual Fire Emblem music. And yeah, while the soundtrack is good, it is reasonably repetitive. So here I am out-booming him, but I'm making a lot of strategic trade-offs. Like, I'm honestly playing pretty aggressively. His seaplane is out of mana, and I've kept my missiles alive, which was my main concern, was that if I don't have my missiles alive, then I'm just in deep trouble. I can actually park my missiles here and leave this copter to body block it, right? Can he punish me for that? What else threatens this helicopter? Okay, I have a lot of freedom with my battleship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deal with this cruiser, because I really think that I need water control. And I don't think this kills. But I can actually sack my sub here, I think, right? And it might kill. Ooh, it kills! Nice! Alright, now I'm gonna go refuel and heal up my submarine. Oh, that's just so great. This, artillery needs supplying. Oh, this is good. It's a really tough mission. Yeah, if I move my rockets up here, rockets have very limited mobility, I should be able to... Yes, okay. So, my game plan is here, and I think this is actually an important point if you want to beat this mission. I think it's a good idea to get a rocket in this exact spot to start pressuring this meteor. Because the only way that you can beat Forsyth, the AI in this game is incredibly good, is by breaking the meteors to eliminate any nearby plasma. So, he actually has not finished off my tank, but I have to be careful with how many units I sack. Because I don't want his guys to level up. Okay, I'm just gonna start firing away. I need to start chipping away at this. Your units... Okay, so this game is super in-depth, man. Your units can resupply on friendly buildings, so they heal themselves, and they also gain more ammo, because everything just runs out of ammo. And in addition, rigs can also resupply units. This game has so much depth. I really feel good about my decision to get the water control, but he doesn't have enough air units for my cruisers to be worthwhile. If I build a cruiser, what I'm doing right now is I basically deny his seaplanes from being able to do anything. So that's actually something. Let me think about this. I have plenty of infantry here. I need to heal my rockets really badly. Just trying to figure out where I want these rockets actually positioned. This was like the best spot to have the rockets before, but now it's just I need to heal them. So I think I actually moved them, and I'm just going to put them on this city. I think I just need to keep moving the infantry forward. What is something else I really want on this side? I actually think I want another missiles, right? Because it's the seaplanes I'm really worried about. And the only seaplane that... So this one's out of ammo. But this seaplane... I'm just playing a little dance with Forsyth here, where he wants to get in range of my missiles with his seaplanes, and I don't want him to. And I have to be very wary of these rockets. I actually think I'm good here. I will not spend the remaining money. As far as where I want this tank, doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Look how big this map is. Rock the Casbah says, this game is so nostalgic, it must be what people feel when they see AoE 2 being played still. I'm glad to hear it, Rock the Casbah. Thank you, thank you. Kanzaki says Advance Wars was and still is the shit. Completely agreed. I think I have relative water control, kinda. Or at least I have enough of it. And I really hope as well, I agree, True Red Devil, that Intelligent Systems, I hope brings back the series, man. I've also been, like, praying every single Nintendo Direct. It's 2008. Too long. So the objective is I need to get to the enemy HQ and capture it, or I need to lose my HQ. Good night, Latiac. Sleep well. The rigs, I believe... Okay, so the rigs have infinite ability to resupply, I think, McKay, but they actually have gas that they run out of. So they have a limited amount of tiles they can move. This game has so much depth. So much depth. So this guy should be in range of this. This bike can finally finish it. See how it took me 3 turns because this was slightly injured? Fuck, my missiles are not in range. You this asshole. See, you see how I was just doing this little dance? The AI is very good. One day I want to make my own game with an AI that's this good. And this adaptable. I think this kills, right? Oh, it does not. Oh, it sucks. I need to do something about this seaplane. Is there like a tile he can't attack that I can move to? Oh, there isn't. Oh, that really sucks. Well, I can block him though, right? Yeah, I mean, I can block him if I'm like okay with... See, this blocks him, right? Ah, phew! I win this round, General Forsyth. My missiles are safe. Again. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Okay, unfortunately though, what I've done is I had to make a tough strategic decision, and it's... I appreciate the lack of backseat gaming because it's basically... There are very few objectively correct plays. But here what I'm doing is I'm leaving my rockets wide open, which I know he's going to try and sack his seaplane to kill, because he doesn't want my rockets to refuel, in exchange for keeping my missiles alive, thus giving me map control. I wanted water control, I now kind of have it. Now I want air control, like really, really badly. And I think I'm doing it okay. I like how he has not killed my 1 HP heavy, my mid-tank. That's really funny. Just wonder which city I want to prioritize capturing. Depends. Can this biker actually go in this city? Oh, I can't. Damnily damn damn damn. Now I want this city, right? Because this one's harder. So, because in this case, I think the one on the left is just going to be so hard for me to hold. It will be a decisive point of the game if I'm able to hold it. I could actually dump an infantry in it. Okay. What I do is I don't even know if I'll actually... I'll fire here. I don't think the artillery fires back at minimum range, if I recall, so at least I'm dealing like... nothing. What I can do here, right, is drop an infantry in it, because now I'm just applying some pressure. I think this is fine, right, to hit this. Blackman says, I don't have a clear idea of what kind of setting it could have, says Nintendo producer Hitoshi Yagami. He also said that it doesn't have the character relations, i.e. the waifu market. Intelligent Systems producer Masashiro Higuchi also says that the team wants to do one, but can't think of a good setting and where to start. So it's not F-Zero dead. So my watching of Nintendo Directs isn't nearly as hopeless as it could be. Well, thank you, the Blacklands. That's good to hear. I think that I've played few games as interesting and strategically in-depth as this one. I think this is like the best turn-based strategy game I've ever played. Or it's, well, it's not maybe, it's not, I don't know, best is tough. It's really fucking good. Carriers out of seaplanes. Seaplane spam OP. But this game is like, this one specifically is so feature complete, it's just absurd. So trying to get a good feel for what I can kill here. But I can really only kill... I can only attack those guys, right? I can't even attack his carrier for a while. To watch over his copter mobility, which is... Young? Like these? So if I park here... Oh, what? Did he just deny me? Let me double check this. So I can move here or here. He did just deny me. Is there any place I can go that copter can't hit me? I can go here. You 3D chess master, you. At least this does the most damage. Yeah, I'd be fine with that True Red Devil. I really like what they did with Days of Ruin, but I'm more than happy for some rehash of the old Advance Wars. I think I can finally put this artillery in it, like, on the city. I think that causes us some trouble. I don't have a lot of money here. I really hope my missiles play pays off. Do I need more rockets and things? Like, 'cause I have to wait for this rocket to refuel, it sucks. I think I need another tank or something to deal with all of his heavy tanks. Or maybe I want an anti-tank? I want another rockets. I just want more rockets. Oh, I've gone crazy. And then I don't think I need to move my cruiser at all because I'm still threatening him, but I might move it like over here. Just to double check there's nothing else that... Ah! I win this round, Forsyth. You still can't touch my missiles. That is fine. Any secret missions where you fight giant ants? I wish. ABC Melanie asked, does it have a map mission where people are walking around carrying nuclear bombs in their person? I mean, sort of. I mean, there are like missile silos and nukes and stuff in this game, yeah. Whew. Oh, they call it anti-air for a reason. Okay, well, I certainly hope that my eco lead is good enough. Has Resonance gone too far? Has he built too many rockets? Is there such a thing as too many rockets? I do like Command & Conquer Red Alert. It is good. Why do people ask about the game title all the time when it's on the screen and on Twitch? You can, like, see it next to the stream title, and on YouTube, you can also see it in the About section. You know, I'm curious, because when I put text on the screen, it doesn't seem to work for a lot of people, so I'm wondering if people are watching my streams on, like, a smaller resolution than I think they are? Is that... I wonder. I actually don't know what kind of screens people watch my stuff on. Makes me think. Good news is, for me, is that tanks have a lot of trouble crossing rivers because #realism. I'll play AoE again next week, or, you know, again, the best way to motivate me to continue doing AoE 2 content is to show your support for things that aren't Age of Empires. Show me that you love me for more than my looks. And also, it's good for the game because you're introducing people from a wider variety of other gaming communities to Age of Empires too. I have proof of this all the time. You know, whenever I wear my Age of Empires Definitive Edition TM t-shirt, there are tons of people that come up to me just randomly, of all shapes, sizes, and backgrounds. Some people shaped like triangles, squares, some cubes, octagons, and they are like, wow, Age of Empires Definitive Edition, I've heard of that game. Is that real? Like, do people still play that game? So everybody knows about Age of Empires, or knows someone who knows about it, but no one knows that it's still a thing. So by supporting the content I do for other types of games, you're helping remind people that Age of Empires is still a thing, and growing the game, and doing your service. And I can't cross that river with my bike. Oh, fudgely, dudgely nuggets. Balls. Okay, so I'm really, like, sacking control of the middle here, and I wonder if I should have moved my rockets at all, to be honest. Because I was doing that to, like, refuel them, because they're just so much weaker, but... No, I just need control, dude. Just need rocket control. I got my battleship, it's just I'm making a lot of strategic trade-offs here I'm, like, not comfortable with. Or I'm, like, half comfortable with. Fire arrow is living proof that it works. Meteor is 2 HP? Thank you. Except I can't kill it, can I? Actually going to retreat this bike. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep capturing this. What's a body blocking? I don't know. I wonder if I should build a temporary airport. I mean, why not, right? Okay, so I am certainly in trouble in the middle area in some respects. And the problem is I can't ever kill this meteor with a bike. Which sucks. I'm just gonna park a bunch of garbage over there and shift my missiles a bit. Because this guy can't shoot. I didn't fuck up, right? Okay, good. The goal of the game is just I need to get a thumbnail. Just Forsyth can't touch my missiles. Not today. Because if he touches my missiles, I lose. I can't even begin to tell you how close this game is. And how, like, horrifying this is for me. But this is really... It's nerve-wracking, man. 54%. Fuck that artillery. That artillery doesn't threaten anything, though. Just can't move and attack in the same turn. Seaplanes! I hate seaplanes! So much cash. Wonder if there's any viability in landing anything. I'm gonna say no. Can't afford more rockets. That is fine. What do I need here? I need an anti-tank, actually, right? Because he has so much. And I mean, oh so much stuff. Just in the middle. Still can't touch me with you. Oh, here's something interesting. If he goes for my battleship with the seaplane, then I need to make sure that I move my battleship so that my missiles are in range of it. I wonder should I just move the missiles here? No, that's too far forward. Okay, so I just move this like over, you know. Right, because he can't hit me with the seaplane. Okay, well he still can. I mean, if I move over here, he actually can't, which is interesting, and I'm still protected, so that's really good. This game is hard. You cannot You see, thank you for asking all these good questions, McKay. I appreciate it. McKay asks, can you produce multiple units from a single building in one turn, or is it limited to one? It is one unit at a time from a building, and that takes the whole turn. Super, super interesting. Really want to keep this cruiser in an area that just discourages him from ever using seaplanes. Park over here is fine. Waiting for my sub to heal up. I have no more cash. Used all my units. Could probably just back up the copter, resupply up. I think we're good. Gonna save 2. It's gonna be a long one. But see, I love this game. This is a thinking man's game. There is so much strategy to it. Kenzaki says, I feel like this game is one of the ways you can do a strategy game right. I agree with you so much. So much. This is a strategy game. Spiral Energy says, I forget, is there an airport on this map that you control, or do you have to use that APC? Great question, Spiral Energy. There is an airport, actually, in the bottom right. And Forsyth has one airport next to his headquarters. So, you know, you raise an interesting point. I do wonder if I should be using my airport more. The problem is with the airport on this map is that it's so far away from everything that it's really difficult to utilize it properly. But a bomber would certainly take care of all of these tanks, which are driving me crazy, as well as a seaplane. And once again, Forsyth can't touch my missiles. Oh yeah, temporary airport built. That's just for resupplying units, by the way, McKay, and anyone else who cares, is that this temporary airport that rigs can build, they can also build a temporary port. And those can't create units, but they can resupply them, so they can heal them and stuff. Yeah, buildings can't repair a unit and still produce another. They can only do one of those things at a time. Well. I can take out the meteor, but do I want to now? Because the thing is it's a double-edged sword, right? And this is where everyone loses at this mission, is that they open the middle up at the wrong time. This thing has 2 HP left. Oh, you asshole! Really need to get an anti-tank in here. This mission's so hard because I have no factories that have good access to the middle, right? Like, the factory all the way over here, it sucks. Factory over here. If you actually want to get units, it's impossible. So I don't want him capturing my cities. Let me think about this. So I really want to... See, ideally I have like my rockets like over here. Because then I threaten these squares. This is the optimal place for the rockets, actually, is where my missiles are. I don't care about this transport, so I don't need to have the missiles there. Just wondering if he can, like, punish me for this. So if he can't, then the optimal place for rockets, if I could ever station a rocket on this city, I win. Problem is I can't move and attack in the same turn. And I don't know if I should care about that copter, but I don't think I do. Before I make a stupid play here, let me see what else I can do with these rockets. So this guy's low on gas. He's got 24 out of 50. I can also just kill this infantry unit, right? Oh no, I can't. This is really hard. This is a tough turn. 40%. This is probably not an interesting game to watch for those of us who, but like if you appreciate strategy, this is like 4D chess. I love this. Need to kill that. Is there something else I can actually kill with these? I can kill some infantry, but I don't care about the infantry. If I injure his tanks, that's good. He's going to start capturing the city, though, which is bad. Yeah, for all the effort I've put into Forsyth not being able to touch my missiles, that hasn't been a huge deal. This battleship is quite awesome. I think I just want to weaken these tanks. I mean, I can kill an infantry unit, but like, how much does that really matter? And what am I going to build this turn as a unit? I'm gonna make a cut here because this is a big turn for me. rockets will win the game. I am for sure bringing these rockets up, though. Right. Let's arrange these bad boys. Yeah, for sure leaving these rockets here. Because this is, yes, pressuring his city. Excellent. This rocket says he can kill your bike in 4 HP and open a way to your rocket and missile. You're right, he can. And I'm actually not sure how I want to deal with that yet. Because what I can do is I can kill... Maybe I can kill this bike. But, I mean, basically what I'm going to have to do, Mr. Maka, is I'm going to have to block off this bridge. If I want to win, I must block the bridge off. I also wonder if I should break this open now, but I actually don't think I want to. So I actually think that ideally, I want my missiles here. This is when I lose, because I'm making a big play. But I think ideally I want my missiles there. I wonder if I should blow up these tanks or not. I really think I'm afraid of these tanks. But at the same time, I don't want his infantry capturing my cities, so I don't know. I'm scared, man! I want more rockets? No. No, probably not, honestly. What this does is this makes it a little harder for him to push in, and then I think I just body block him here. He will start capturing that city. That does blow a little bit. I will concede that. That is a bit unfortunate. What can I do with my anti-tank next turn? Not much. I hate anti-tanks. They suck. No, they don't suck. Uh-huh. A bomber would be very interesting, considering he has no missiles, but he does have an anti-air. So if I, like, stall for a turn, I'm actually in kind of good shape. But I think that he's applying so much pressure on this side that I can't afford to do that anymore. Can't afford to mess around. I actually think I need to make, like, a medium tank here. But I really, really did want to do that. And I just want to double check once again that he's not threatening the missiles. Which he is not. This carrier, okay. We're good. Don't think I attack with the bike. I wonder if my sub is healed up enough yet, but I think I want to save it to 9. Okay, once it's at 9, I'm going to move it forward. Yeah, that's true, M8. I mean, again, you know, you watch Dunkirk and you learn a lot. This game's remarkably accurate. Bombers beat everything. I just haven't made a bomber yet because bombers are really expensive. I think it's okay if he attacks my rockets, honestly, though. Yeah, I mean, try to not do that, Mr. Maka. It's okay if he attacks my rockets, because my rockets are on a city, so they're just gonna refuel. Ah, spoilers! Forsyth has the best thing, man. But it's such a pain in the ass to unlock him because he's so hard to kill. Yeah, see, I don't really care that he injured my rockets. I mean, I care a little bit. God, his rockets, though. This is the filthiest rockets in Advanced Wars history. Alright, well, I can finally use the anti-tank to do anti-tank things. No, it really doesn't help in any way, Mr. Maka. No, there's no one that appreciates backseat gaming. Like, that just doesn't exist. Like, unless people are asking for advice, people just don't appreciate it. Find me a list of 10 streamers that, without explicitly asking for it, really appreciate backseat gaming, or just people you know. Oh my. How many shots? Okay, I've got two piece ammo. 2 piece ammo. me stop this guy. He's just gonna use his infantry to whittle down my missiles. I mean, am I okay with that? I think I'm okay with that, if I'm being honest. I can, like, start refueling this battleship, too. I mean, I really wanted this battleship out immediately. Yeah, exactly, Melanie. But, like, there's not a single person in the world who appreciates backseat gaming unless they're asking for questions. Then it's different. It's not backseat gaming. You're, like, helping the streamer. I have... See, the problem is I just don't have enough income to... I'm glad to hear it, Ozman. I don't have enough income to make, like, a bomber or another battleship. I feel like if I can make a second battleship, I actually have a decisive, like, lead, right? I also think that me keeping my submarine alive is also very, very important. I'll have to make a lot of edits for YouTube purposes. See, it's interesting. He's found a very significant blind spot in my defenses, which is that neither of my rockets are in range of this, but this rocket's in range of that. Texas, this is so interesting. Glad to hear it, man. Thank you. Appreciate you containing yourself, M8. I mean, I have to too when I watch people playing it. I'm glad to hear it, Pyramid Stuff. It's a good game. He's found a hole in my defenses. I have bungled up my back line. I totally bungled it. Ah! I have been outplayed by Forsyth. He has found... Yeah, he's actually found a hole in my defenses. So this specific tile I have failed to cover with my back line. Well, I haven't failed to cover it, but at least it sucks a little bit. My heart tells me getting a second battleship this game is decisive. Does this kill? I pray that it do. Ha! We did it! That chip damage. Okay. Yeah, he found a little bit of hole in my defensive coverage. However, do I care about that? I can also block him with the rig, too. Do I care about that? Because I don't want to move my rockets. I really don't. 91%. That's good damage. Yeah, I really don't want to move these rockets, even though... there is a clear hole in my defenses. I just don't think I want to move those rockets. Because I'm forfeiting a lot of momentum there. It's a trade-off I just have to make. I would rather just save money, get a battleship out. We might lose these missiles, but you know what? You know what? It's okay. Do I pop this open now? Do I pop this? Now is like the one time I have an opportunity to pop this. Is this when I lose the game? This is when I save. This is gonna be this is the longest stream ever. 0%? Really? Wow. It's not a bug. That's just bad. 0%? You're welcome to give me strategy advice, but like, you know, phrase it like it's a suggestion type thing, and then I don't know why I'm bothering explaining this. Everyone knows that. Still can't touch my missiles. I think, okay, look, I think if I can survive a turn without building something, and I get a battleship out the next turn, I'm like Gucci. I'm like super, super Gucci. It's 2,500 credits. I'm gonna build something. I have to build something cheap. Something cheap. Something like a regular tank. It's got a lot of mechs. Fuck these rockets in particular. I build a regular tank, right? Because then I can still build a battleship next turn. Yeah. Okay. Glad to hear it, Tech. QZECWXY. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm gonna call you Cusack? This is the first Advance Wars stream I've seen a 3-digit viewership. I'm glad it stays a room. I'm glad to hear it, man. This one's my favorite one in the series, and thank you for tuning in. I'll post it on YouTube. This mission is a real pain in the butt. Wow, that did nothing. I mean, it'd be great if I could attract people from other games. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Is to attract people from other games, get them into the stream, and then that's when they let their guard down, I drop the bomb on them, and I tell them, did you know that Age of Empires is still a thing? It's played competitively, and you can watch pro tournaments. There are regular updates to the game. There's some like announcement coming soon. There's probably like an H2 DLC. So when I drop the bomb on them, they let their guard down for a minute, and suddenly I'm just dropping Age of Empires 2 keys on them, and they're like, ah, stop! And I can only do that with the help of you guys. Okay, I'm killing this bike. You know, this anti-tank has been real shit. I hate this thing. You know what I need to do? I need to kill these rocks now. I've decided. It's time to rock the Casbah. Rock this meteor. I'm also going to kill this. Yes, this is the right. Yeah. It's fine. I would be playing better than I am, even though I do think I'm playing this reasonably well, considering that I'm winning and this is one of the hardest missions in the game. You can probably identify some misplays, but the whole point is not to just sit here and do that the entire time. I'd be playing better if I wasn't so worried about taking too long to do my turns, because then it becomes even worse to watch. So it's a tough balance for me. What do I pop this with? So what I'm doing here is I'm bringing up the tank. And he's just gonna nuke me with these veteran rockets. Gosh. Could just not move the medium tank there, but... Wait, his rockets can't shoot anything, so why would I sack my tank? Alright, I did it! I opened up the middle. This is usually when people lose in this mission. Oh my. Thank you, Rock the Casbah. Washi says, what exactly is the use of missiles? I mean, I haven't seen you firing them. That is a good question. Please continue to ask me good questions like this when I'm streaming, because people will be wondering these things and I need to answer them. So, the point of missiles, this is again, I needed to find some sort of like picture of General Forsyth for my thumbnail in which it's him attempting to touch my missile, but he can't touch my missile, because that would make him a sex offender. The point is, Washi, is that my missiles are creating a zone of denial where he just can't send in air units, or his guys are going to die. This is a really interesting strategic concept I talk a lot about in Age of Empires 2, which is map control, and that's what missiles supply. This is just there are many ways to win in Advance Wars and win all these missions, and this is just one of the ways that I like to do it, and just play in general, which is this deters him from using air units, is what I'm saying. He can't actually send his seaplanes in. I spent the entire game, Washi, just not letting him touch my missiles. And I think that that's huge. It's like with nukes, man. You don't need to use them ever. You just need the threat of missiles. And the missiles, ugh. They're good. I will kill that, I swear. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start shelling it with my battleship, right? Or is this when I lose the game? This is when I throw. Let me save real quick before I throw the game. This game is so intense. Okay, so his rockets can't shoot me, but I don't want to get seaplaned, and he's been stacking on the Navy because the AI in this game is a baller. Really want to shoot those rockets, but if I do, I'm just gonna start getting just dumpster. How much damage does this do? 53%. What is this? Damage for ants? Kill that artillery in the corner. That doesn't really help me. I was gonna make another battleship, right? That was the play I decided on, was the winning play. Ah! Yeah, I'll shoot you for one. Are you kidding me? Of course. Big hit! Oh. That dealt some massive damage! Shoot that recon. Shoot his anti-tank. Actually. Well, so that's one of the best parts of this game, Melanie, is that in this mission, it's not actually clear. Well, it's it's intentionally ambiguous as to whether or not you're the good or the bad guy. And sometimes you're not red, but I mean, General Forsyth isn't necessarily evil at all, and that's what makes this mission so great. Okay, well, I hope my my battleship gambit paid off, because otherwise I lose the game. Because I just invested all my money in this. I went for Elite War Elephants or something. As long as it's good to see you playing some Splatoon 2. If more people would check out the content I do for other games and stuff, then I would be able to afford Capture Card and actually stream Splatoon 2, because I'd love to do that. Stream with you, dude. But I don't have the money to buy balls. Can't move these missiles still. You like how long these turns take? They're called a day for a reason. No. Resist the urge to sack. Resist the urge to sack. Okay, well I think that's the end of my turn then, right? So I created a little interesting... Well, wait, no, I can still do something with the sub. Does he know my sub is here? Problem is there's rough sea here. And I don't want his carrier picking off my sub. I will move it over here. And then I end my turn. Oh god. Whoa, Flatch, you changed your name. Your name color, whoa. Hey, Akmal Aja, welcome. Well, hopefully I've shown you exactly how difficult this mission is, and it's just, again, really funny to me that they put it... I mean, it's just because it's really essential to the actual storyline, and it just has to be this difficult for the story. Like, General Forsyth is one of those just tough bosses. But a lot of people who played this game got stuck on this specific mission, and then didn't get to experience the other half of the game. Or at least it took them a really, really, really long time. This one is notoriously hard. But there are also some other ones in the game that are notoriously hard later. Use this as a brief opportunity to grab a sip of water and whatnot. And I have returned. Just in time to get seaplaned. But Washi, now you've seen. You see that number right there? 100%. Boom! Let me tell you, Washi, my missiles, tremendous. The best missiles, believe me. And yes, Flash, I love the music. It's a shame that the loops are so short, but otherwise it's amazing. Alright, and now you done fucked up, boy. Finally giving me a chance to use my tanks. I've been trying to bait in Forsyth the entire game with those missiles just so I could shoot NSC plane. You see that, Washi? This is the 12-day gambit. Those aren't 12 turns. Those are 12 days of real life just waiting. He cracked. He cracked. I hate those rockets so much, but Oh yes. It's over, Forsyth. I have your rockets. I'm firing the bigly missiles. Does this kill? This doesn't kill. I'm going to gonna edit the video. Yeah, please. Oh, it's not gonna kill. It's not gonna kill. It's not gonna kill. All right, it killed. Yes. Yes. We do have the greatest missiles. Yes. General foresight, low energy, tiny hands, not willing to use nuclear weapons or poison gas. He's weak. Needs to be tough on Rubenel. Fucking seaplanes this entire game. Oh my god. I thought I would lose this mission on stream because I haven't played this game since like 2009. But it's those Age of Empires, Age of Empires skills, man. I still got it. There are multiple ways. See, here's the thing. There are multiple ways to win this mission. I'm just showcasing one of them. And I'm also, like, exhausted, too. But I have to finish this mission. I'm so close. Jeez. By the way, for those of you who don't skip the ads on YouTube, it also really helps out a lot. Just use that as an opportunity to crack open a cold one with the boys, or whatever it is you guys do. Grab your Mountain Dew. Sunk. Okay, I've got tons of cash. Do you want to build a bomber? It's one way to win the mission, but it feels wrong to have not used the airport at all. It does definitely feel wrong. But at the same time, I want to build a fighter. I don't see why the bomber is good. In fact, I only see that more battleships is the answer to all my problems, right? I'm getting really tired. I need to finish this game. Okay, this is the only thing I can shoot, so I'll shoot it. Bomber riot! How does the bomber win me the game? I actually think I need an anti-air or something to kill this. Yeah, there's a Duster now, Cowboy Wub Wub. The Duster is an interesting unit. So I'll let you read it. It's a somewhat powerful plane that can attack both ground and air units. It's extremely good versus helicopters, but I mean, it doesn't do that much. It's just versatile, and but here's the thing that makes the Duster useful as a unit is the price point. Very cheap, and these like tier 1 units are so powerful, but they're just a colossal investment. Should I, is there a way for me to mute the music? Oh, there is. Yeah, you know what I'll do? Because you're right, you made a good point, I will just add in the other Advance Wars music in the background while, someone should have said that a long time ago. Yeah, I'll just put the other Advance Wars music in the background. That way it's, like, less repetitive. Yeah, someone should have said something. I would have done it a long time ago, are you kidding me? People think I'm crazy. I'll have you know I read the comments. Alright, there you go. I'll put on the rest of the Advance Wars soundtrack. It's a good idea. Oh yeah, that's why I built the missiles. There we go, Washi. Yeah, I just don't see how the bomber wins me the game, but I do see how more battleships win me the game. I also see how bikes win me the game, because I need things to capture his stuff, and I don't have any infantry anymore, and I need to remember that. Yeah, someone should have said something about the music a long time ago, but I mean, people did say it was repetitive, but see, this was a good idea. And this is one of those, like, feature-complete games with volume sliders, which is, like, weird for a Nintendo game. Next, soon they're gonna release a game that has alternate control schemes. No, that's actually ridiculous. You're dead, kiddo. You're dead, kiddo. Oh, this is so satisfying. %30. Can I kill that medium tank? It's a crapshoot. Do I take the risk? No, I do. I do take the risk. I have to take the risk. That medium tank is too threatening, and I can't let it heal up. So... and I did not kill it. That sucks. And then I do not have a second chance of killing it. Notably. I have to remain focused, but it is hard to remain focused after all this time. Kill this. I think I move these rockets up. Okay. I don't like that damage. I mean, I can kill it though, right? What if I sack my tank first? Now, if I do it in the other order, I can maybe kill it. No, I still probably can't. I'm just gonna have to just eat it from that that anti-tank. There's actually no way for me to avoid that. Doesn't really matter where my missiles are positioned at this point. Well, at least there's no way I can actually ever move those. I can probably move these up though, right? Yeah. You see, you slowly move the missiles forward, and you just win. I think I want to take out the artillery. I can't do that. 40%? I mean, that artillery can shoot my, battleship. I actually do not want that to happen. So I will weaken it. I think it's okay for me to trade carrier shots at this point, because I'm actually slightly ahead now. It's still very possible that he turns this around, but just because he has so much supply. Just keeping the rockets forward. Yeah, I'm just going through the entire Advanced Wars Days of Ruin soundtrack. I don't really see how Bomber wins me the game, because he's just gonna make anti-air. just never make any air units from the airport. I mean, that's like one way to win. Never airport. I don't know. It's not like the airport's bad, for the record. The airport's insane. I mean, the Bomber is one of my favorite units in this game. I just feel like this airport is so badly positioned that it's really difficult for me to justify a good use for it. And I think that a lot of the time, I would be using the airport a lot. And I know that you can use the airport in this mission to great success, and actually use it to specifically win this mission, so... And this is Forsyth scene, which is very Fire Emblem-esque. That airport can be vital. That is another way to win this. For sure. I don't think I can, like, legally link emulators and ROMs, but it's not hard to find a ROM for this game, and as far as emulators, there's this thing called, like, DES-MUME or something like that. I am streaming it off my 3DS though, like off my 3DS capture card. Does make me 1k money per turn. See, McKay's learning. Dude, I would kill for like an Advance Wars on the PC that was like a competitive multiplayer game. I mean, this game is so good! And hopefully today, by watching this, I've gotten you somewhat excited about the things that really make me tick. Ugh. I love this game. This is my kind of game. Sithel asks, would building an air unit force me to go on the defensive with anti-air, tying up resources? Potentially, yes. It's a really good question. Yeah, potentially. M8 says, and just my way of playing, to justify Bomber, I should give you the long strat guide of what else to do, and that'd be boring. Keep annoying you with Bombers, though. I love Bombers. I mean, that's actually the entire reason I'm playing this, is because I saw Dunkirk, and I was like, wow! And then I tweeted this. I was like, wow, Advance Wars actually did get it right. Bombers are insane. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm playing this right now, is because Dunkirk reminded me that Bombers are awesome. I just feel like my stuff is so far out of the way that it's difficult for me to justify it. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably make a bomber this game. Sure, there you go. Just the airport's just really badly positioned. Sub's like out of gas and just out of everything. Need to get like a rig to I don't know. I mean, I don't really... I could park it on his port. I don't know, that thing's kind of just trapped at this point. Yeah, I'll shoot him. Yeah, I want a newer game that's like this. Cowboy Wubwub says there's a Kickstarter for an Advance Wars knockoff from some of the artists in the series, but none of the gameplay was maintained. Aw, man, the gameplay's the best part! Damn, if I knew the music thing would have been a problem, I would have fixed it a lot earlier. Whatever. Now you guys get to hear all my favorite little tracks from the game. Stupid seaplanes. There you go, Washi! Another one! Another missile shot! 100%! See, map control. Gotta think 20 moves ahead. I'm really happy with this missiles, particularly. Like, I had to wait so long to actually bait him into this. I'm so happy with how the missiles have turned out. So now I just have to figure out what's the best ways to remove the carrier. So I can kill it with my own battleship, and then put this battleship back, but that doesn't sound that great. This rocket can kill it too, but it can also kill this. No, it's better that I kill this. Danny J says it's pretty much exactly Fire Emblem with tanks, though no permadeath or carryover characters. Yeah, exactly. You can actually put main characters, like, as units in the game. They're called commanding officers. But when they die, you can just revive them again and put them inside a unit. It's super cool how they do it. But you can't do that yet in this specific mission. Good night, Mr. Maka. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Sithel says this exact, M8 1992 says Sithel, that's exactly how I plan one bomber and a few medium tanks to destroy the AAs. You can only build one unit a turn, blocking their queue with useless AAs is a good way of going with a kill. Interesting. I like that this game has multiple different viable strategies that work. So I think I actually do this, and then I heal the other battleship up. There are multiple viable strategies. Personally, for this mission, I really like the battleship style of play, but I can really see the reasoning behind going for like a more bomber-oriented build. This does not kill, but that's okay. This does kill. And Danny J says, in no way do I mean to detract from the series by their statement, it's awesome. Also agreed. I love Fire Emblem too, it's great. But what I like about this game though is it really feels like it's Age of Empires 2 style of gameplay, but like turn-based. It just captures so much magic. I really need infantry, god! I need to capture some of these cities. This kills, right? Thanks, Cowboy Wub Wub. Nice kill. Does nothing. Interesting, Sith. Oh my god, he lived. Are you kidding me? I can still kill him with this, right? Oh no, I can't. Bugger, bugger, bugger. I can kill him with my anti-air. Yeah, buddy! I mean, my rockets are really weak over here, but I see no other place to put them. Oh, I have $0. I was just really paranoid about seaplanes this game, which hopefully explains my, my missile-focused play. But it works. I can't actually believe I'm winning this mission, considering how difficult it is and how long it's been since I played this game. But I mean, Forsyth does something different every time. The AI always does, which adds a lot of replay value to the game. But it's not like it's stupid, stupid random. It's actually like always smart choices. Really want to repair that. No, he's ruining my rockets. But that's why I parked the missiles there. I think so, Epid, but it's debatable. At least in a lot of the missions in the later half of the game, including probably this one, it would be easier if you were the opponent. And some of the later ones, particularly every mission involving like Penny and Tabitha near the end, like, oh my god. Actually, yeah, starting from like mission 20 or so, it's... Ugh. Wayland's mission 2 is also just... Okay, so yeah, so most of the time, yeah, it would be easier if you were starting as your opponent. Except for maybe the first 10 missions. First 10 missions, you have a slight edge. Okay, well I really need to capture these cities. This game's very realistic. I need to start capturing the cities so that way I can continue the war effort. Supply them. Yeah, some of the maps do have Fog of War. There is a big story in this game, but most Advance Wars games do not. This specific one, Advance Wars Days of Ruin, has a big story to it. Of which, if you can sit all the way to the end of this, I'll give you a code word that you can type in the comments. And then also you get some major spoilers. So if you want to avoid major spoilers, but you want to see how the mission ends, I will tell you when to, you know... Basically, right before I capture the HQ, you can pause the video. But yeah, this one contains major spoilers. I'm doing it this way because the anti-air actually has an attack bonus for Symmetry too, so... And now I've parked a unit on top of this factory, McKay, so I've occupied it, and now he can't spawn any units from that factory. Mr. Spoon says, create sheep units to remove the Fog of War. Yes. Cases I hate Fog of War maps on FE, so I guess it won't look like that here either. Yeah, it's, I'm not a huge fan of the Fog of War maps in this game either, but they're definitely difficult. So, there's that, right? refuel that tank. Need to make like a recon to make like a temporary port. Ha! Never thought. I mean, get a rig. Sorry. Ah! Wow! I actually should feel. I feel like I need to make a rig. What a game! Is that even worth the ammo? No, it's not. I mean, this is if it kills, but it won't. Yeah, General Forsyth is an incredibly strong character. Jeez. Well, I think I've got him in a pretty good position here, but you know, like, he has very few military units, but he has enough cities that I basically just need to take as many as I can as fast as humanly possible. So I think that the secret is just bikes at this point, and trying to keep my. Should not park my cruiser on the coast like that. Glad that he's basically abandoned the ocean. I need to create a temporary port with that rig, which I will do. Ah, finally winning! Ho ho! Sithel says General Hindsight is not so strong, however. Heyo! Fire Emblem is awesome, yes. Just really wish that they would make more Advance Wars games. Guess I just have to keep throwing money at them. Smash that like button for more Advance Wars games. Brace yourself, the bombers are coming. The puns. Should I even have... Huh. I think I wasted some damage here. Ah! Denied once again by my missiles! I can actually move this up finally. I think this guy's healthy enough. This kills. Oh, me too, Spiral Energy. Spiral Energy says, I'm just sitting here excited for Samus Returns, love 2D Metroid games. You and me both. Which one's your favorite? I really like Metroid Zero Mission, but, I mean, I like all of them. I enjoy them all. I think Zero Mission was the one I remember the most as just being the best. Do kill this medium tank now, rather than resupplying, I think. I think it's so cool that I actually feel like I need to build temporary ports. I bet that's actually probably another really good way to win this game, because otherwise it's so hard to refuel your stuff. What makes this, there are so many things that make this match so hard, but one of them is that Forsyth has a rocket here, and there's this plasma barrier that blocks you. Super annoying. And it's also just really hard to refuel your guys. Spiral Energy says, I like Zero Mission the most. Thought the story was pretty great, but Dark Samus Infusion was super terrifying. Oh, agreed. I found the game actually pretty scary when I was a kid, to be perfectly honest. Let's see. These 2 HP rockets are not doing me any favors. So here, in this case, I actually just don't fire, and I just wait, so he can't build anything from the factory. I wonder if it's finally time to move the missiles out, but... Oh god, he can actually attack my missiles! What have I done? JK! Nice try, buddy! That's so funny. Can't touch my missiles the entire game. Oh yeah, can't touch my missiles. I don't think that refueling and maintenance of units costs money, but I don't remember. But the problem is, though, is that you have to occupy one of your own friendly buildings, and that means that you're not producing anything from it, which sucks. Alright, well, I feel when we don't get to use the bomber at all during this game, but you know, it's okay, it's okay. Oh! It's happening again, Washi! Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Never gets old. I've been playing the long game. Where's my res missiles emote? Playing the long con here. All these battleships. Oh, so low on ammo. Maybe I refuel this one. Build another bomber. Try and close this one out. So the interesting thing is I would waste money by... I'd waste ammo by actually firing at that meteor, for example. Which I don't think I want to do. I don't even think I want to shoot that at all. Do you think I move up these rockets? As well as these? Oh, if I had the option to capture between these two cities, I should have captured this city with this bike. That's a mistake. I'm not gonna move up. Oh yeah, I always forget that Rock League has, but yes, you can also merge injured units. This game, infinite depth. Infinite depth. I'm just a big Nintendo fan. I really want to do like more Pokemon related stuff, but I have a Pokemon video that I'm posting on YouTube in like a few days if you're watching live. So at this point I'm going to probably end up making some misplays because I'm just trying to close the game out. I think I use the anti-tank to fire at the helicopter because otherwise I can't hit it with anything, right? Oh wait, no, I have missiles that do this. I don't. Yes, I do. Oh! It keeps happening! Merging units together is incredibly helpful for things such as capturing cities. Speaking of which, I do not have enough bikers to merge. Well, I've almost got this guy. Even with the anti-tank. I am glad you asked that question, actually. That is acceptable. So unfortunately I'm gonna get dusted, but that's okay. Oh, I love bombers so much. I love the mobility they provide. To this point, it doesn't really matter where this tank is, but I just need to get, once you capture this factory, you win, basically. And... I'm gonna move these missiles up, because this is like, his duster's gonna get hit. You see? Big moves here. Just need more bikes. Or I can get, like, a transport. Air transport, put some stuff in it. This guy's pretty dead. Missiles MVP. Where's my res missiles emote? Totally worth it, M8. Should we call you mate? Want to see me do it again? Want to see me run to that mountain and back? Want to see me do it again? Well, didn't work. God damn it. He really doesn't want me to have that factory. But I'll have you know that I just happen to have a lot of missiles. God. Oh, this is great. Just need to find like a high resolution picture of a missile. Big veiny missile, and just make that the entire, that's the whole video. How good are missiles? Pretty good. Pretty absolutely fantastic. And supplied. I mean, at this point, there's no point in me making, like, I don't know, I don't really need that many more units. I shouldn't be occupying my own port because I'd be making more battleships, but it doesn't matter. I just need bikes. Just need bikes to end the game. Well, we're getting there. Let's see, what is my range? He will attack my tank with this copter. Not care at all if he does that. Refuel this. I'll call you mate. Thanks to Solana for the host. Solana is now hosting you for one viewer. Okay, actually, the bomber is getting value now to close this out. And that is another, I think, alternative way to win this game, is to go for some sort of early value plays, I think, with the bomber. Provided you just get some tanks to protect you from anti-air, I think that's another way to do it. I don't know exactly why, I just felt like going the battleship route this game, but I guess it's just an example of me showing you an alternative way to win. Alright, and that's the guy that's gonna finish the game. Once again, res missiles. We're getting there. Capture that factory in 2017. There's no point in even moving that. He has so many cities left despite... Oh, did my sub run out of fuel and just sink? What? Oh, man. Oh, I forgot about that. Damn. Forsyth is so... Okay, look, there are many ways to go about this, by the way. Now I'm on the tangent. There are also these cities on the left. Like, you can prioritize going on the left. I did something weird this game, which was, like, try and control the middle and the right side, but you can go through the left, too, if you play it carefully. But yeah, my sub just ran out of fuel and died. That sucks, man. Can you imagine? I'm your commanding officer, and it's just like, yeah, I need you to just stay there. Can you just stay here, so that way he doesn't make any ships, and I've like blockaded him because he's just stuck. He has to go through this choke point. He's like, but sir, I don't have enough fuel to get back. Could you just chill there for? How long did I put that? How many days of real time was that sub there? I think I put that submarine guy for like, I'm gonna say 2 weeks. I think he was there for 2 weeks in the same spot. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Gonna get that city, 1 second. Should probably just park this bomber on there. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're all good in the hood. Just need to keep moving stuff up. For YouTube purposes, I'll speed up these parts. Thank you so much, Somniferum, for the 500 bits. You have actually made the extra over 1 hour of me streaming, which has been absolutely exhausting. Worthwhile, thank you. As well as all the people saying all the nice things in chat. Thank you. And all the nice comments I hopefully get on YouTube, and the thumbs up too. Thank you, Somniferum, he says, Therese, top Advanced Wars streamer on Twitch. Can that be my official title? Someone make me a channel banner that says #1 Advanced Wars YouTube channel or streamer. It's true. But will I ever be the #1 Hunipop streamer? Will I ever be the #1 avian attorney streamer? I don't know. I'm not that ambitious. 1 second, let me just... Oh, fuck, I can't res missiles him. Are you kidding me? He's found a hole in my missile defense. It's getting bullshit. He's found a hole in my missile defense! What? Oh, I'm so close to winning. I just don't have the missiles to do it. Fucking missiles suck, dude. Alright, I've occupied his cities. It's over, Forsyth. I have 67,000 wood in the bank. Oh, it's one of my favorite games, Nighty Rooster. I mean, I wish people would ask me more interesting questions while streaming, rather than what's my favorite civ in AoE 2, what are some good beginner civs, and what my opinion is in AoE 3. That's why I did that Q&A video recently, although not that many people actually watched it. Alright, spoiler alert, by the way! If you plan on playing this game and care about the plot, there are some spoilers that happen now. But thank you so much for watching and being awesome. Yeah. We did it! Oh yeah, S rank! The war is over. Feels good, man. My favorite AoE 2 civ. Nice. Well, now you get to see my playstyle. as well as his. See, this is super, super interesting. This game's like perfect. Thank you, Sithel. Even though I won, I assure you this mission is absurdly difficult. I wish I could turn back on the music before I captured it, but now you just get to hear Forsyth's theme while the cutscene happens. He's such an honorable man. Nothing but respect for Forsyth. Well, I'm gonna let the rest of the cutscene play out and basically let people read it if they want to. But regardless, you know, I appreciate the support, and for those of you who took the time to actually watch this, hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll post it on YouTube. It would be really great if all of you watching live would actually leave a thumbs up. I know most of you won't, but for those of you that do, you get a personal thumbs up from me, which is worth something in today's economy, right? And I got plenty more other interesting stuff on YouTube if you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching the stream. Suppose you did passably well. The sound effect was really quiet, but he just shot him. And that's the end of that one. And that's a huge little twist in the plot. Yeah, I'll post it on YouTube shortly. Hope you all enjoyed it. It was nice to play something that is a game that holds a special place in my heart. And I would like to do more of that. I am a very big Nintendo guy, and I encourage people to, again, you know, ask me interesting questions during the stream. You know, if you ever have to exist in a weird universe where there are clones of me walking around, you can't identify the real one, it's because you keep asking me what my favorite Civ is. I will also post a link to the Q&A that I did in case anyone wants to hear me reference Corey in the house with the Nintendo DS. One thing that I would appreciate is if those of you who are still here would take the time to check out the newest episode of Heroes with Friends. If you'd like to see what Resonance is like after hours, this is by far the best episode of Heroes with Friends, and the one that's definitely worth watching. Please do check this out. Would really appreciate it. And if you don't skip ads, you get bonus points. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I don't know, I'm surprised I won. I think I got a better rating this time than I did in 2008. Nailed it. GG. Oh, welcome to the stream, Sundowncer. It is now the end of the stream, but thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate your sub, and I hope to see you next week. Have a wonderful day, man.